criticizing Governor Nixon. But one thing the entire state seems to be criticizing him on is the appointment of curators to the University of Missouri system. How will you find curators that you're confident in could turn the college around?
Very simply, I will tell you this. On Sunday, November 8th, when this controversy really began erupting, I called my team, which I don't usually do on Sunday morning. I said, we got to get out a statement. And as the week went on, and we had the resignations on Monday, and the rest of the week, by Friday, I was on Fox News, and I was laying out this case. I would be looking for curators and a university leadership and a football coach who would say there are no strikes on our football team. Scholarship athletes are privileged students with free room and board, free tuition, the best meals on campus in their dining hall, and in exchange for that, we expect you to suit up and play football, and if you don't, you have jeopardized your scholarship. It's that simple. And I said at the time, I wanted university leadership that would call those players bluff. Far better to have paid the $1 million penalty if we had to forfeit the game with BIU that Saturday than to incur the losses we've incurred ever since. And they're mounting, and they were reported more in the millions today.
Speaker Hanaway, you started a bus tour with Mizzou not wanting their logo on your van bus, and I think you ended it vice versa.
Well, it is time to put an end to the lawlessness at the University of Missouri, and it's pretty simple. It's time for teachers to teach, scholarship athletes to play, and students to be able to exercise their First Amendment rights without having a professor call in the muscle.
Yeah!
I will only appoint curators who are comfortable with that agenda. And if I had curators there now who weren't comfortable with that agenda, I'd be calling for their resignation. But we have to have a board of curators that better represents the state. That board of curators is full of Jay Nixon's lawyer buddies. We need doctors. We need people from business. We need community leaders. We need people who understand that they are the adults as the curators, and the students are there to get an education that you, the taxpayers, are paying for in large measure. As a mom, I look at that institution of higher education, and I just hope that the future brings brighter days.
Yeah!
So, the University of Missouri is a tragedy, not just for the university and its students and its alum, but for all Missourians. It casts a shadow across our great state, and it all comes down, my friends, to leadership. No leadership in our governor, no leadership in the Board of Curators, no leadership in the administration. All of my life, I have been finding and identifying great leaders and putting them into areas of responsibility with clear accountability, no gaps, no overlaps, set goals, and off we go. We've been very successful. I will do that again. You know, the attention has been focused on this, I call unfortunate professor. But, you know, she is a symptom. She is a symptom. She's not the cause. The cause is lack of leadership. And we need strong executive leadership to bring great leaders back into our state.
On this week